speak on the amendment.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I know we all share a commitment to ensuring that America remains on the forefront of information technology, and as part of that mission, it is critical that we continue to support and find ways to increase Americans' access to broadband internet. And that's a specific problem in rural parts of America like the one that I represent. It surprises a lot of people to find out that my district has 78% of its land mass that is federal land managed by agencies like the Department of the Interior and the Department of Agriculture. And those are the agencies that are responsible for reviewing and approving applications to deploy broadband and specifically broadband connectivity across federal property. But unfortunately, those agencies have been historically very slow to approve applications for leases on that federal land. So we here in Congress have tried to address that problem in the past by directing those agencies to develop a master contract to govern the placement of broadband infrastructure on property owned by the federal government. We've told them to use a common application form, and we've established a 270-day clock on federal agencies to process applications to place communications facilities on federal property. Now, I want to emphasize this because we've heard some opposition to this part of the bill today that shot clock is not adequate. Folks, that is already federal law, that 270 days. These agencies are already required to comply with that, but unfortunately, there is no consequence when they fail to comply with that shot clock, and that's why this action is needed. So I want to thank the gentleman for Georgia for including my bill in this package today, H.R. 1836, the granting remaining applications not treated effectively or delayed, or we call the Granted Act, which creates a deemed granted remedy for applications to place infrastructure on federal lands that remain pending after that 270 days. So basically, we're just trying to incentivize these agencies to make sure those applications get processed in a timely manner. And there are exceptions for various incomplete applications and other scenarios that might hamper that effort. So I think this is going to meaningfully increase Americans' access to broadband internet by streamlining this permitting process. This is something that's been a priority for the administration. I think it's a priority for folks in rural America like the ones I represent, and I want to thank you for including that in this markup today and urge an aye vote on the underlying ANS. I yield back.